everyone. Welcome to the afternoon cup of joy. As I lose my voice immediately, but that's not going to happen. We're going to come on. We're going to have a good show together. So jump on in here. I'm going to take a moment and just let everybody know that we're online. So come on in. Share it with me if you would like. And there it is. Okay. Get back to my chat so I can see you all when you come in. Hi, Darlene. Thank you for being here. Okay. We are online and happy to be so. Whoops. Just flipped it off on my phone. Don't know what that was all about. I like to have it on the phone. That way I know if the computer is glitching and it's creating some havoc. So that's why I have it going over there. Hi, Lynn Marie. Thank you for being here. All right. Well, Andrea Gregg. Hi. Yes, Andrea. I'm feeling much better. Thank you. After a very rough day and night yesterday, I do feel like myself again today. So let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart. And slow down your breathing. Taking that breath in completely into your lungs. Lets life flow into you and through you. So as you do that, release out anything you don't need, getting rid of the yuck, and then pulling in more fresh oxygen. I stood outside for a while today and just breathed in air until the rain came. And then it was raindrops on my head. That didn't feel so good, so I came back in. But the other thing we do after we connect the heart and the brain, or as our blue gene says, from the heart to the mind to the divine, then we say affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. I am healthy. I am happy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am a spark of the divine. I am a miracle magnet. So say whatever ones resonate with you. You may not fully believe the words as you say them, but let that be a yet. Let that be something that you can really get behind the thought of, as I say these words, the cells in my body are responding. My body is paying attention to everything I think and everything I say. And that's the way that works. You're walking your dog, Darlene. Oh, so cool. What kind of dog do you have? I love dogs. Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. Kathy, hello. And yes, it is Palm Sunday today. Thank you, Andrea, for sharing the cup of love. I love that. Hi, Deirdre. I'm so glad you're here, and happy Sunday to you as well. Well, I had a happy. I had something that really lifted me up today. This is the new book. Got the background going, so you might not be able to see it very well. This is Midnight Calls with the Angels, the Year of Joy. This is my proof copy. I'll go through it, and if there are any changes that need to be made, I'll make those changes. But Thursday, Ruth and I are going to do the book launch. She's going to help me with that. So we'll be sharing with the world that this book is ready to be in your hands. Thank you, Deirdre. That was day 384 of saying affirmations together. Darlene, you had a palm that passed away in August. I miss her dearly. The one I'm walking is 15 years old. Oh, sweet one. A Jack Russell and Pug mix. He's a jug. He is a jug. And I love Jack Russells. I love their energy. They can jump so high. One that I was with in Tennessee could jump up pretty much to my shoulder. And it was so fun because he's a little guy. And I was filming him. I had my phone in my hand. I had the leash in the other hand. And he jumps up and he knocks the phone off of my hand. So, yeah, remember him fondly. Hi, Brookie. Good afternoon. And Julie Kiss, hello to you. I don't know why Marietta's been on my mind too, Deirdre. I sent her another message today, and I'm hoping that at some point she'll either answer messages or answer the phone or jump on here to Cuppa, because I really miss her energy. So let's all intend that together to get our Marietta back on board with us and see how she's doing. Those of you who are familiar with the Midnight Calls book will see that this one's a little bit different. Yes, it has all of the messages. Every message that was given in 2025 are in this book. But this year, the angels had me do something a little different. They broke the messages into sections. So there's 4 sections and then a closing one. I was trying to get to where I can share with you what those sections are. All right, part 1 is called Awakening the Soul. Part 2 is Sacred Journeys and Divine Encounters. Part 3 is Growth Through Challenge. And part 4 is Living Joy Out Loud. Those are the 4 sections. And then, of course, the closing one, An Angelic Farewell to 2025. I hope you like this book this year. I just love it already. And this was like the 4th try at getting a cover that would work with the publisher and work for me as well. I had to change it 4 times. I got to change it 4 times. So I got to see some of the possibilities that would have been the cover. And I thought, well, maybe I will publish it at another publishing house at the same time and use a different cover. So I'll see what happens. Lynn Marie, I am still here. I am here in Plantation. And one of our P's is coming down. He's already here in Florida. I'll be able to see him hopefully tomorrow. And then Tuesday after my dental appointment, I hope I'll get to see him then to spend some time with him. Any of you South Florida P's that want to get together while Jim's here, Jim Mershon is who we're talking about. Just let me know. I thought about Leo. I think Leo would be happy to see Jim. They've already met in person at a retreat. So let's see if we can make all that happen. And Lynn, I would love to see you. So I'll let you know whatever we decide about Tuesday, and maybe there's an opportunity for you to meet up with us. All right, so what's happening today are cards. I misplaced my card set again, so I went on a wild scavenger hunt to find it, and I succeeded. So I have the pony cards in my hand. Let's see, I know the angels had a message for us last night. Pull it up here. It is Desert Flowers. Anybody read it yet, or do you want me to read it to you? I know for some people it's hard to see with maybe eyesight problems, so I don't mind reading it at all, and then we'll get to some of those messages. And I'm excited because I get to meet up with Dr. Dawn this afternoon after the Cuppa show. All right, desert flowers. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. That's a message from Henri Matisse. I love Matisse. When you choose to, let me start over. What you choose to see becomes the world you live in. There's a quiet truth woven into every moment of your life. Whatever you focus on expands. It grows in your awareness, takes root in your thoughts, and blossoms into your experience. This is not simply philosophy. It's the sacred power of your perception. I've walked through the desert before, surrounded by miles of what many would call emptiness, dry earth, dust, silence. It would have been easy, so easy, to say there was nothing there. But that's not the truth. Because even in the desert, life whispers. When I slowed down and truly looked, I saw something miraculous. A cactus covered in thorns, rooted in harsh conditions, offering a bloom so delicate, so fragrant, it felt like a secret gift from heaven. Did you know there are many varieties of cacti that bloom only at night? In the darkness, when fewer eyes are watching, they open into breathtaking beauty. They don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't complain about the dryness of their surroundings. They simply bloom, just like you. Dear angels, how can I train my heart and mind to see the beauty in every situation, even when life feels barren or difficult? Dear ones, you are not here to endure a lifeless landscape. You are here to discover the beauty that lives within it. Look again with softened eyes and an open heart. What you seek is already present, waiting for your recognition. The flowers have always been there, waiting for you to see them. So today I invite you to pause, to look again, to soften your gaze toward your own life. Where are the flowers you may have overlooked? Because they are there. They've always been there. And so your ability to see them has always been there. In every situation, you are given a sacred choice. Will you see the dirt or will you see the flowers? The dirt is always there. The challenges, the disappointments, the imperfections, they are part of the human experience. But so are the flowers, the kindness of strangers, the quiet strength within your heart, the unexpected moment of peace, the gentle whisper of the angels reminding you that you are never alone. When you begin to train your awareness to notice the beauty, even when it feels hidden, you activate something powerful within you. Your energy shifts, your perspective softens, your heart opens, and suddenly what once felt barren becomes filled with life. The angels whisper. Beauty is not something you must search for. It is something you allow yourself to notice. When you release the need for life to look a certain way, your eyes begin to open to what is already present. Shift gently from judgment to curiosity, from expectation to appreciation. Even in the most challenging moments, there are petals of grace waiting to be seen. Today, I promise to see with eyes full of grace and allow the beauty to appear. It's always there. That's what the angels say, and that's what I have found traveling around, not just this country, but other countries. There's always something for us to pay attention to. There's also distractions that will distract us away from that beauty if we allow it. So let's see what's going on while I was reading the message. Darlene, you got the pony cards. Yes, I do love these cards. Andrea, so glad you're here. And Deirdre, yes, I love doing the readings. Yes, Brookie, I'm feeling a lot better today. My body got rid of every bit of everything that was in it, I do believe. 12 hours is how long this episode lasted. And when it was done, I was done. I just was like a wet noodle. I couldn't do anything. I just had to go to bed, go to sleep, and pray that my tummy didn't wake me up while I was sleeping. Deirdre, you feel like your whole life is in waiting mode. Yeah, sometimes we have to be very patient, and then you turn that corner, and there it is. There's that night flower. Brookie's been feeling a big release going on in her body over the last couple of days. Well, that's what my body did. It released everything that was in it. Donna, hi, my darling friend. I'll be coming your way soon. We're going into April in just a couple of days, and I'll be leaving this part of the world in April, headed toward Colorado and into beautiful Rocky Mountain country, which is where you are. Brookie says, I feel the flowers this year are carrying the message to bloom again. Absolutely. That's a huge message, Brooke. Bloom again. I love it. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. And she says, Sister of Shambhalai, put your faith in the light and believe that good things can happen and will happen. We do not need to deny darkness, nor do we need to place our minds there. There are higher dwelling places into which our minds can settle. Trust in the spring that follows the winter. It is springtime, and let's trust that that's going to be seen. The warmer weather, the flowers blooming, all the joy that can pop up. So today is the 29th. Let's see what our darling Yogananda has for us today. Still talking about habits. I think we've got 2 more after this where Yogananda is teaching us about habits. It is only when you discard your bad habits that you are really free. Until you are a true master, able to command yourself to do the things that you should do, but may not want to do, you are not a free soul. In that power of self-control lies the seed of eternal freedom. Eternal freedom. It's not limited. So sometimes our limited mind thinks, oh, I want to be free, right? Free from this, that, or the other. Whatever it is that you feel is holding you back and holding you down into the 3D energy. So, yeah, getting in touch with, do I have some habits, some things I do just because that's what I do, or that's how I've been taught, that's how I've observed others doing it? And do I need to pivot and shift so that those habits fall to the wayside and my new habits come into play? Oh, Donna, I can't wait to see you and be with you. And it feels like there's something magical that we're going to do together this year. I'll have some free time. I've got most of my time there is already committed to house and pet sitting, but I will have some free time. So let's plan on something for sure. Deirdre said, it does my heart good to hear you getting better. When you're not well, it affects me too, so stop it. All right, Bob Newhart, just stop it, right? Yeah, I've done all the testing. I've got a prescription, which I don't do pharmacy, but this prescription is to help when there's so many muscle spasms, when you're purging the energy out of you. Nothing helped to slow this one down yesterday. It was determined that it was going to create an empty vessel inside of me. And I guess it did, because I feel really good today. I feel lighter, probably pounds lighter. I was telling Joanne saw me and she goes, I think you've lost 20 more pounds. I said, I don't know. I haven't touched a scale since I went to the doctor. So anyway, it's not about weight loss. It's about whatever the heck is going on in my body. All right, so we have cards. And who was first? I think Darlene was our first P that came into the P pod. And speaking of P pods, it is Darlene. So Darlene, I'm getting your card ready. I have heard the message to start up a podcast. If y'all remember, I was doing the P podcast for quite a while, and they're sharing something, and you all have helped me with trying to figure out what to call that particular one that we're going to do. And we'll have people on with opposing views, similar views, but all in the intention that we are bringing more light into the world. So it's going to be focused totally on being heart-centered, being compassionate, and being able to hold discussions. So discussion is not just one person. It's not just one idea. It's how do we reach a place of compromise? How do we reach a place of coherence with each other? So whatever it looks like, I'm going to be getting that together as soon as I get Whispers of Joy completed and turned into the publisher. Oh, that's right, Deirdre. It's got to get better. I agree. And I don't have any answers, so I'm just going to go with, all right, I'm just improving day by day. Hi, Pat Moss. So glad you're here. Okay, so for Darlene, walking your dog, you have Sisters of the Horse. Sisters in spirit, aligned to the spirit of the horse. It's a deep connection. You can feel this connection. Safe, opening of heart to heart, a moving, living, breathing flow back and forth, grounded in trust, love, and openness. Connection is a blessing with new friends, old friends, family, people you trust. To let connection in, you must invite it. If you feel that urge to know more of someone, imagine your heart opening ever so invitingly. Start the flow. Open up your heart, my dear. I'm hearing that message for you loud and clear. And not that your heart is closed off. That's not what the card is saying or what the angels are saying at all. But it's like when we decide to open our heart to possibility, those opportunities and possibilities and miracles just start showing up. They come in force for us. So I hope you resonate with that card, Darlene. Deirdre, I think so. I'd love to, for some of it, to have like panel discussions even, and have a panel of people that are talking. So we'll see what comes out from that. All right, Deirdre, I'm sorry, Lynn, you were next. Lynn Marie. Lynn, your gift. In a misty dawn, bathed in golden light, bestow a gift, the gift of you. Open your heart with authenticity and listen. Hear the stories of others and listen yet deeper. Extend your hands as a friend, a confidant, a partner. Share in your abundance. Share in your support. I'm putting my glasses on now because this print is little, maybe. Extend your hands as a friend, a confidant, a partner. Share in your abundance. Share in your support. Is it kindness that you can provide? Is it a helping hand? Feel the golden energy flow of caring from you to another, from the universe to all. With intention, add to the beauty of this golden light. Offer yourself unto this world. Make a difference in the life of another. Make a difference. And when you do, you make a difference in life. So open your heart. Another open your heart message. And I think it's very huge for us all right now to open our hearts, to come from that heart-centered place when we speak, when we disagree with someone. You know, a disagreement is good because then we can hear the other person if we be silent long enough to listen and to hear what they have to say. All right, now we're up to Andrea. Andrea Gregg, yours is the fire of passion. Oh, I love this card for you. You do have a fire of passion, Andrea, and I love that. In passion, our hearts lead the way, making the impossible possible. With light and brilliance abound, passion unleashes your soul's deepest desires. Be fully in love with your world today. Live wildly in your passions. Allow your body to dance freely to the beautiful, spiraling, and uplifting energy that passion creates. The colors of passion stream from your world to others, gifting new possibilities in their paths as well as your own. For passion is contagious. The exponentially growing and spiraling flow of energy makes our world a better place. It shifts the global consciousness toward empowerment and fulfillment, making a difference to many. And it starts with you today. Merely play in your passion, whatever it may be. I love this card for you, Andrea. Such a great message. Play in your passion today, whatever that is. All right, so now I'm going to our Pat Moss. And Pat, let's just see what they have for you. Yes, Darlene, now that you have the cards, you can reread it. I love that. Deirdre, this message of opening our hearts is what Easter time's all about. This is the literal second coming of our own Christ consciousness. It is. Oh, Deirdre, thank you for those words. Yeah, when we're open in our hearts and our minds, miracles do happen. And it is that Christ consciousness infecting us and helping us to raise up, higher and higher. All right, Pat Moss, this afternoon, your card is the Sun Dancer Within. Our little Pat Moss can really dance and she can move. So I'm happy this card came out for you. Journey into the center of you. There is knowing there. Reflect in the light that shines within and embrace the beauty of all that is around you. For this is your journey. Each of the precious life experiences you have encountered along the way led to this moment, the transformation that unfolds and is unfolding before you is as it should be. Live in this moment. Praise the gifts that you give into this world. Give gratitude to life lessons that have come forth in your growth, in your own metamorphosis. I love that. Let these life moments flourish within. Consider the connectedness between these circumstances and how they bring meaning to your own soul life. Sometimes we focus so much on the physical part of life that we don't take the time we need to just sit and feed the soul. Maybe feed it with positive mantras, affirmations. Feed it with something new that you haven't heard before. Maybe there's somebody out there that's talking about the energy of this time, or whatever it may be that your soul's wanting. Maybe it's picking up a book and seeing what speaks to you out of that book. So, Patmos, the Sun Dancer Within is a beautiful card for you. All right, now we're going to Kathy Hand. Kathy, I'm so glad that you had so much fun yesterday sharing of yourself and your craft. And I know there will be many, many more that come along. So let's see what message there is for Kathy Hand. Oh, Andrea, I'm so glad you loved your message. And also, Patmos, you resonated with your message. All right, for Kathy Hand, the wild waves of life. Like tumultuous seas, the wild waves of life will always lead to calmer waters. We are given inner strength to master those wild moments in the rhythm and flow of life. The lessons that present themselves along the way bring growth and meaning. They expand our boundaries to new ways of being. So let the waters test you. Trust in riding the edge, where it will lead you to new heights. Live into the crest of the wave. You know, Kathy, I admire people that can surf or get on the paddle boards out in the water. Just being honest, I don't have the balance to do either of those. I would fall immediately, I'm pretty sure, if I tried. But this is talking about how life can be comparable to those waves that come out in the ocean, the ups and downs, the sometimes really crazy waves that crash in. Sometimes they're gentle waves. So they're asking for you to be open to riding the edge, for it's going to lead you to new heights. And I love that message for you, Kathy. Kathy says, spring is about rebirth as well. I love Easter and this holy week that leads us through the passion of Jesus, his suffering and dying for all of humanity, sins, and his sacred resurrection. Absolutely. Beautiful, Kathy. Thank you. Thank you. And Kathy says, I've been paying close attention to the lessons within life's challenges. Yes, much like the ocean. And just think, we are 90% water. So when those energies hit us, it's like it's either going to create a huge wave inside of us where things feel like topsy-turvy, or it's going to be gentle. So whatever we allow with ease and grace, that's what will happen. All right, there you have it. And then Deirdre, our lovable Deirdre, is up next. And I do love you, Deirdre. And let's see who's after you. Julie Kiss, you'll be up next. So Deirdre, what do these ponies have for you, my dear? It is a blue one. Oh, like an aqua color. I love that. Embrace of your spirit dreamer. Ooh, we've had some dreaming cards going on here. Dancing and dreaming. The aqua glow of Spirit Pony shines amidst the deep forest bathed in golden light. She brings a reminder to look deep inside and honor your inner spirit. Seek out conversations with your essence, not your circumstances. What are your dreams? What does your heart tell you? Life choices are yours alone, and your essence knows what to do. Soften your body, soften your heart, and receive the knowing gifts that come forth. For it is your right to please yourself. It is your right to be happy and take charge. Embrace your very core, and your lovable heart and spirit will create their own inner glow that radiates unto the world. This is your life to live. Live it, breathe it, wear it. Most importantly, own it. And you do. I love that about you, Deirdre. So not being swayed by others, but focus totally on what's your inside saying, what's happening on the inside of you, and let that glow go all over the place. That aqua glow, I love it. Hang 10, Kathy. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta, right? We hang on with fingers and toes and anything else we can grasp onto to keep us upright on those boards. Andrea says, beautiful, profound, magical messages. Thank you. They are wonderful, just like, aw, Andrea, thank you for those words. Julie Kiss, Julie, do you love me? Because I love you. And then Brookie, you're after Julie. Brookie says, great message, Deirdre. I'm owning that one too. Yes, we all can own that message, can't we? All right, Julie Kiss. Looks like it's that one. Another aqua horse and an aqua moon. And another dance. Look at this. I think we're going to go dancing. Spirit is calling you. Dance beneath the light of a full moon and let the color of inspiration feed your soul. Consider how the moonbeams radiate your path, allowing you to step sprightly with ease. The freedom of your heart finds a rhythm that is only yours. Dance your own dance. Invite your spirit to play. Lots of dancing going on, lots of play. I love this. So, Julie, you get an aqua horse just like Deirdre did. There's Deirdre's and there's Julie's. I love that color and I love the shimmery moon. So do your moonlight dance. You know, doesn't even have to be full moon. It can be under any moon that you dance to the moon and let it speak to your soul. So yay, 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 yay. Let's go to Brookie. Brookie Brooke, resonating with some of these messages going on today. Oh, Julie, you are so welcome, my dear. I'm so glad you're here. Have things thought out for you in upstate New York? I hope they have. And I haven't heard from our Blue Jean. I hope things are really getting to a good place for her there in Vermont as well. All right. Brookie. Looking into the eyes of fear. Yes, face it straight on. Don't run away from any challenge. Often we have a tendency to set aside the emotion of fear, ignoring its presence and allowing it to wreak quiet havoc. Consider instead looking into the eyes of fear and realizing it for what it is. It's an emotion that brings meaning and message. It brings reason to explore deeper and consider in logic and in heart. Today, invite fear into the room, intimately get to know the message it brings, and realize that this sensation is normal, a part of your body's own journey and growth. Balance the energies of this emotion, from one side in the realm of positive possibilities, and from the other side in the fullness of risk potential. Live in the flow between these sensations. Play in the pivotal balance, adjusting weights, feeling your way through intuition and wisdom. Then release yourself to the journey. Discover new life in new breath. Give this emotion permission to move through your body, perhaps settling temporarily in one spot or another. But in awareness, you can breathe the emotion back into movement and action. No longer stuck in mass, but flowing in the movement that comes in acknowledgement. And with this movement comes the gift of growth. Brookie, I love this card. So many times when something comes up for us, and it's usually when there's an unknown, we have that flash of fear. I call it a flash because for me, love drives out that fear. So if I'm totally focused on bringing forth love into my own life and into the world, then when that fear tries me, It's like, I see you. I see you. I honor you. And I'm fully immersed in love. So I have no fear. But fear can be a teacher. It can teach us certain things. And it has its place, just like everything else in the world. With everything, there is a place and a purpose. There's no accidents or coincidences. So if something has come into your realm, into your reality, it's there for a reason. And Brookie says, amazing. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Deirdre says, life is really simple, I think. Lean into whatever shows and figure it out. Just saying. Absolutely. All right. Who are we up to? Let me see. After Brookie, there was Lynn. I don't think I did a card for you already. Did I, Lynn? I got some repeating names here. Yeah, maybe I did. If I didn't, let me know. If I skipped you, then I'll make sure I go back and get a card for you. Okay, so now I'm not sure who I've given messages to and who I have not. I did you, Andrea. That's who I'm seeing next on my screen. And Donna Sandoval. Let's see if we can get a message for you. You've been on my heart lately. I thought about you just the other day, and our time that we shared the last time I was in Colorado was so beautiful. Me. Well, this is for you. Let's see what card it is. And Brookie says, I'm definitely taking that to heart. Big time. Thank you, angels and powerful horses. Yeah. All right. For Donna, your message is free. Look at this. It's another aqua horse. And I'm not looking at these cards. They just jump out into my hand. But three in a row. Well, yeah, the last one, Brookie's message was kind of aqua as well. So they're focused on that energy. You know, color holds an energy. So right now it's aqua, and it says, all good things are wild and free. That's a quote from Henry David Thoreau. I love Thoreau's writings. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all of those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull toward one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. And so it is, Donna. And yeah, I feel freedom around you. I get that sense that you're really feeling into what it means to be free, what it means to live your own life and make your own choices. So I do love that for you. All right, who else we got, or was that it? I'm looking. Pat Moss. Pat, did I get a card for you? Yes, I did. See, once I give the message, it's like, okay, that was theirs. It's not mine. So I move on. And I'm looking. Jennifer Langren, good afternoon. And Sue Seekhoff, good afternoon to both of you. So Jennifer Langren, see what the angels and the ponies have for you today, my dear. Thank you for jumping in here to Cuppa. We switched. It's not an aqua one this time. It's like a burnt orange, like a sunset. And your card is Wisdom of Your Ancestors. I think, or Jen, I remember this card coming up for you in the past. In the dark of the crescent moon, a horse moves steadily through the night, over rocks and trails and mountaintops, despite the darkness, finding light in his inner instincts to take him to his morning destination. It's a wisdom ingrained from his ancestors who walked before him. Ancient paths of those who have walked before you can lead you through any darkness. Tap into the wisdom of your ancestors and allow your soul to radiate the way. Consider what messages they might bring to you. Connect to your inner wisdom, and you will know which path to take. For daylight always follows darkness. Jen, I hope you resonate with this card. And what a beautiful message. The wisdom of your ancestors is flowing to you and through you. So listen to it. Let them be a guide for you. All right, Sue Seekoff, I'm so glad you're here. And Sue, I will be getting in touch with you. I'm going to try tonight to do some PR for the Midnight Calls book. And Ruth and I are doing the book launch on Thursday, this coming Thursday. All right, so Sue, we're back to Aqua. Back to Aqua for you. The rhythm of synchronicity. Lines of synchronicity enter our worlds each day. People walk into our lives with new ideas in new relationship in perfect timing. Nature swirls motion around us with birds in flight, wildlife passing through, flowers blooming, and weather always in change. Is there a message to hear? Take time today to consider the possibilities. Open your heart to the synchronicity of life. Are the sequence of happenings reflecting your deepest emotions, or are there new ideas to explore? Participate in life in active awareness, fully in tune to the rhythm around you. Follow where you are drawn, letting your intuition be your guide. For synchronicity is at play today, and you only need to listen. Sue, I hope you are doing better physically. I think about you every day and send out a little prayer and some healing energy your way. So look at the synchronicities in your life. That's what your message is. All right. I think I have now given a message to everybody that's here today. So happy that you all came in and spent this afternoon with me and got to hear my wonderful news that the book finally went through at the publisher without a hitch. I mean, they didn't question anything on that final time that I submitted it. They liked the cover, they liked the content, the layout, everything. So Midnight Calls with the Angels, the Year of Joy, book launch is Thursday. And let's get some of these books into your hands so you can start working with those messages, because that's what happens. And this year they did things a little bit different. Like I said, they broke it into 4 parts to begin with. But also, after some of the messages that were channeled in, there's a food for thought. There's like a question for you or something that says, let me find one. There was an angel message about storms and rainbows, and it was called Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And at the end of that message, the angels prompted to ask, is there a storm in your life? Can you sit still and let it pass so you can see the rainbow? So they did some things like that throughout the book. They're scattered in different messages. And the more I look at it, the more I love it. So I got to put it down because I got things to do. I got to go meet up with Dr. Don in just a bit. And maybe he has some answers as he puts me on his computer to test what's going on inside of me. Maybe it will show him something that the medical doctors missed or didn't find when they were doing all their testing. So that'll be my intention, that when I meet with Dawn today, I'm going to have some clarity. All right, so we are up to prayer time. And I I'm remembering that if Blue Jean were here, she'd be yelling at me right now because I didn't have a card come up for me. So one last card for me and anybody listening to the replay, if you want to take it right along with me. The card, yeah, it has aqua in it. The card is Follow Your Star. I love this card. Shining brightly above you, a star aligns brightly to your path and purpose. If you take in the wholeness of the twinkling lights against the dark backdrop, that single star will, in right time, present itself to you as yours. Sit in quiet peacefulness until the glowing brilliance of that one star, your star, calls to you. Ponder the question why it has chosen you. Is it perhaps its location? Is it perhaps its color or its brilliance? Or perhaps it just has a special message to deliver that is only yours. Just live in the question and see what comes forth. Know this star is there for you to turn to for guidance and growth. It knows of your path and purpose and can help you connect and reconnect as often as need be, for it is your star. Interesting. I do love stars. I love the night sky. I watch it all the time, as often as I can. But what's fun is on the front page, the front cover of my book, I put a star above the I in Teri. And I did that intentionally. There's like a gazillion stars in the sky on the cover and on the back. But I have my own little star by my name. So thank you, angels, for that confirmation. And Brookie says, this is all reminding me I've been meaning to find some aquamarine. Good idea. Oh, thank you, Brooke. Yes, I will give our doctor some pea love and pea hugs. Absolutely, Deirdre. Okay. It was a perfect message for me. It really was. All right, so Deirdre has put up our wonderful daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, all. Nobody excluded. For Gaia and all who live on her back. For world peace, please. Attention to human trafficking, our children, who are our future. Supports for all families living with addiction. For our troops, and especially those who are in harm's way right now. All the countries, all the leaders of every country. For me and my family and any traveling P. Thank you for that, Deirdre. I appreciate that daily prayer, and I know it comes from your heart. Kathy says, I love that card, hoping my son and daughter all follow their own stars. Just believe it and release it. It is their journey. And I know as a mama hen, it's kind of hard to let those chicks go off on their own, but we have to. All right, so any other prayers that you have, let's remember our Blue Jean going through some of the physical challenges with her eyesight and surgeries and shots in the eyes and things I can't even think about. So let's keep lifting her up every day. And for the land to clear out of all of that ice and snow that happened over the winter time. Prayers for my sister Billy. She's getting ready to start her 3rd week of radiation therapy, and it's starting to show some symptoms in her of fatigue. So please lift her up and send her some strength if you would. So be so kind to do so. Who else? Our Annie Banani, definitely sending her some physical energy for her physical health. Deirdre, loving on you and sending you some prayers for, I think your eyesight's doing a lot better, but anything that may be going on, sending love that way. Brandy, thank you for that reminder. Brandy always asks us to remember those who are touched by dementia or suicide of any kind. And anybody else? Brookie, I loved the pictures that you shared after the haircut with Dylan and Max. That was so precious. Let's remember Leo's mom. She is recovering from surgery where they removed one of her kidneys and spleen. So lifting her up for a big recovery there. And I'm hoping to see Leo in the next couple of days. All right, so let's go into our hearts with our breath. And if I missed anyone, it wasn't on purpose. If you have something you'd like me to lift you up for, just put that in. Darlene, we always lift you up. And Kim, lifting Kim up with travel prayers. I don't know if she's back home yet or not, but I know she did take a trip and was asking us to pray for her. All right, so breathe in love, breathe out love. As we raise our frequency together, we come to the great central Son of God, however you envision our Creator to be. And we ask that our prayers that we're bringing forth be acknowledged, be seen by God, seen by the divine, asking Divine Mother to help nurture us while we go through our challenges, asking the Master Healer, the Master of all, Christ Jesus, to touch us, especially on this Palm Sunday. May we feel peace inside. And all the leaders in the world, we lift them up for decision-making skills, realizing that they have a huge responsibility to the people that they are making decisions for. Thank you for each one in this family. Thank you for our extended family, the friends of our P's, and anyone who is in need right now. We just put that right there at the foot of the divine, asking for all prayers to be answered for the best and highest good of all. We thank you. We love you. We honor you, God, as the giver of all life, all love, all miracles. And so it is. Om Shanti, Om Peace. Peace in our hearts, peace in our homes, and peace in our world. And thank you. Thank you to all P's who lent your energy to bring those prayers forward. I'm going to go find our Leo and have him and Brookie sing to us. Oops, that didn't work so good. Hang on.
Past the sun, that's where we're headed. By the power of the Spirit, guided by purpose, raising consciousness. Up, we gonna raise the vibe high and higher till we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we gonna raise the vibe high and higher. Set your intentions, we off to another dimension. Up, we go, let love lead the way. Up, we go, no time to hesitate. Up, we go, and it feels so good. Up, we go.
Let's breathe in love. Breathe that love out into the world.
There was a time when I didn't know what to do. I'd focus my mind on things that just made me blue. No reason, no rhyme, making the negative true. I didn't know what else to do, but then I found my groove. We're going up, 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 to a higher plane, up, where we take the plane up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down. Up, to a higher plane, up, where we take the plane up, where we can refrain from anything bringing us down.
Up, we go now. Raise the vibe, high and high as we touch the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go now. Raise the vibe, high and high. Set your intentions. We're off to another dimension. Up, we go. Love lead the way. Up, we go. No time to hesitate. Up, we go. And it feels so good. Up, we go. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah. We're going higher, higher, yeah.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Up, we go now. Raise the vibe, high and higher to the sky. We don't need no wings to fly. Up, we go now. And it feels so good. Up, we go.
Off to another dimension.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, we go.
Flying high, so high.
Going higher, higher, we go.
We're going higher and higher and higher, yeah.
Going higher, higher, yeah.
And up we go. Thank you, Max, for that smile at the end. I absolutely love it. All right, Peas. I'm off to see the wizard. Actually, I'm off to see Don and Norman and Monica. So stay in your hearts and have a fun rest of your day, whatever you may be doing. Love you all so much. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I'll be back tomorrow morning for the morning cuppa. Bye for now.